I'm Sebastian, and this is from Mrs. Mann's class, and I'm reading Pat Hutchins' Shrinking Mouse. Fox, rabbit, squirrel, and mouse were sitting on the edge of their wood, looking across the fields, looking at tiny wood over the mouse. Said Mouse, "It's even smaller than I am, and looking, there's Owl flying." "Oh dear," said Fox, "he's shrinking. I'll go and tell him to come back before he disappears altogether." And Fox set out after Owl. "Oh dear," cried Rabbit, "Fox is shrinking too." "I'll go and tell him to come back before he disappears." Like Owl and Rabbit set off after Fox. "Oh dear," cried Squirrel, "Rabbit is shrinking too. I'll go and tell him to come back before he disappears." Like Fox and Squirrel set off after Rabbit. Poor Mouse was very upset. "Squirrel is shrinking as well," he thought. "I must try to stop him before he disappears like the rest of my friends." And Mouse scampered off after Squirrel. "The wood is getting bigger," thought Mouse. "I must be shrinking too." Poor Mouse didn't want to be any smaller, but he kept on running. The wood is really big now," thought Mouse. "I must have nearly disappeared." Mouse didn't want to disappear, but he kept running. And when he got to the wood, there were Owl and all his friends. "Have I disappeared?" asked Mouse. "No," they said. "You're just like right size." "Good," said Mouse. "Let's go home." But when they turned at their wood, it was very, very small. "Oh," Mouse cried, "our wood has shrunk till we can't go home." "Follow me," said Owl, so they did. As they got closer, their wood got bigger and bigger. "Are we getting smaller?" asked Mouse. "No," said Owl. As they reached their wood, "We are just the right size," and he flew away. "Oh dear," said Fox, "Owl is shrinking again." "Don't worry," said Mouse. "I'm sure he'll be the right size when he comes back." And he was. This book is Pat Hutchins' Shrinking Mouse. And they go to the other side, and he's going across, he gets smaller, and then goes to the other side and he gets smaller. And he goes across because he needs to go over there, and while he's going over there, he gets smaller because the other animals are farther away. Then he does that a couple times, and then he goes back, and he said, "We're just the right size" when he comes, and he said, and they all say, "Good, bye."